Hey everyone, happy Revenge of the 5th, or May the 4th be with you, because at the time of recording yesterday, it was May the 4th. We have a few topics we cover today. We talk about movies, WandaVision, we cover some of our past, we talk about our beach trip we had when we were younger, we review Fruity Pebble crisps, and we all just kind of hang out and share our minds today. I'm gonna keep this intro a little bit short, but we do have a tribute at the end for a lost loved one. Please stay tuned for that. Thank you. Hope you enjoy it.
The world's natural order is disorder.
Oh.
Good morning.
Good afternoon.
Good evening.
It's good morning somewhere. How's it going?
Yeah, how you guys doing today? Bro, it's already Tuesday. It's already
Tuesday.
fucking Tuesday, bro. I feel like we just recorded.
I do feel like that too, but I also feel like this week barely started.
Actually, it's kind of both for me. It's like it went super fast, but I feel like I did a lot within this week.
You did?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, I wish I felt like that right now.
Yeah, because I try to get up. I try to get up in the morning more, and then I change my desk around. I clean my room. Now I want to get up and go on my desk and go on my computer.
Oh, I feel you.
Because
I get you.
Yeah, because before I had that nasty ass desk.
Yeah.
I didn't want to do shit on it, and so like kind of like demotivated me and shit.
Yeah.
And then after I cleaned up a little bit, and I got that desk, now I just want to be on that shit. So,
Yeah, bro, that makes sense.
Yeah. I'm a lot more comfortable.
I want to get a desk too.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, because I have like a little marble desk. Well, it's not actual marble. It just has like the pattern of marble. But I got it from Diddy's Discount, and I got it hella cheap because some lady fucked it up, and so I got it cheaper. And it was only fucked up on the bottom, so I was like, hey, they asked me for if I wanted a warranty, the clerk, and I was like, nah. And she's like, okay, but you can't bring it back asking for a refund because you didn't get the warranty. And I was like, that's cool. I don't care.
I won't care.
Yeah, I won't bring it back. In fact, I'll just donate it.
Bro, and then so
Goodwill.
Good one.
yeah, it's cool. It's cool, but it doesn't have like a backspace. I don't know what you call it. Like well, yours doesn't either, but you have it up to the wall.
Type stuff.
You have it up to the wall. But yeah, I can't take good toy pictures on it, so I want like a better desk. Shit like that.
Yeah, I get you. Before too, I wanted to get like a wood desk, like a cheap wood desk.
Yeah.
And drill holes into it so I can put PVC pipe. And so it goes around the desk, so you can use clips to hold down backdrops for the toys and shit.
That sounds smart.
Yeah, just take pictures.
I mean, you could also just use more wood, no?
Yeah, but PVC pipe is easy, dog. You just connect that shit.
Man, I'm impressed with these fucking just like a general run of the mill toy collector.
Yeah.
Fucking crafty as shit, dude.
Bro, yeah, they use these like pumps, and they put the pump like hose underneath like dirt or whatever.
Yeah.
So then when it's time to take like an explosion shot, they'll go up, and then like it'll puff up, and they'll get the shot like as if like an explosion happened behind the figure.
Yeah.
I know some people that use like small like little firecrackers in dirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I know people who actually just use a can of air and just spray it on dirt.
Yeah. Oh, and there's like this like certain like canister of it's like fog. Like, yeah. So like, you know how like you see sometimes the dust like in the light? It basically does that, but it's like a cleaner dust.
Is that the thing they use for like Christmas time for stores?
Not really. It's that's like a fog machine, like in general.
No, I mean like they spray on the windows.
Oh no! It's not that either. No.
Right.
Nah, yeah, I know what you're talking about. The snow in a can. Yeah. Nah, it ain't that either. It's like literally for like atmosphere.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
so
it's
you
really
see all
cool.
the dust particles and stuff better.
Yeah.
That's sick. I usually just edit that shit in my photos.
Yeah, but that's what people say. Like, if you don't have to edit it, like just do it. Yeah, might as well just do it.
Practical.
Yeah, practical effects.
Yeah, hell yeah.
There's a really guy. There's a really good guy who like I think he mixes both like practical effects and editing.
Yeah, you have to, bro.
Yeah, his name is Nose Rain on Instagram. His shots are amazing.
I watch like a lot of Film Riot, and every time like I see a video of like them like trying to teach you like something, because like they do stuff like especially like if a movie's coming out, like when Godzilla was coming out, they did like how to do a kaiju effect, like how to make a kaiju. Mortal Kombat just came out. They did how to do like the decapitations.
Oh,
and like shit. Yeah, like how like they just like do videos like that. And they've been out for a long time, so they have a shit ton of videos. So sometimes you just go down a rabbit hole and you're like, I want to be a filmmaker.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then after a while, I'm like, eh.
See, I want to make music videos.
Want to
Bro, I
make music
wanna-
videos?
yeah.
It's
I
tight.
want to do them all.
It's
bro.
crazy how good music videos are when you learn how expensive movies are. And so music videos kind of have to have like a crazy insane budget. I'm like, how does
Bro, Lil Dicky, bro.
and I'm like, how do bands even get the budget for this shit?
I don't even think
well, I
music
guess it's the
videos
label.
need a big budget.
Yeah, you don't
mostly.
need one.
Yeah, like that's just like the fame and money.
In fact, we look better at the people who do it on a shorter budget.
Yeah.
Like if it seems big budget and it's not, they've done a really good job.
Yeah.
When they did the music video for Old Town Road with Lil Nas X, I was pretty hyped for it because Vince Staples, he doesn't have a verse on that song, but he popped up in the music video, right?
Uh-huh.
And then he posted on his Instagram and he put like Lil Nas cross North or some shit, or he made like a pun like Lil North X or some shit like that, and I was like, dude, this is gonna be hard. He ended up just being like a little movie actor in it, which was tight too. It was like, in fact, that was kind of better. Like if Vince Staples ever becomes like a legit actor in movies and shit, that'd be hard.
I can see that. It's a character.
Yeah, he has like
Kenny Beats.
yeah, he has a Sprite
a
commercial.
Mm-hmm.
The Sprite commercial is pretty funny, and literally people
He has good deliveries.
a lot of YouTube, yeah, he does. A lot of YouTube video people, like Pitchfork and shit, they always have him on. And, like, even in one of them, he's like, yeah, I don't know why you guys bring me here. I just say my mind. But it's like there's actors who can portray anybody, and then there's actors who are themselves, and you want to see that personality.
Yeah.
Like Jeff Goldblum.
And
Yeah, that makes sense.
I lost it.
You know, I think Keanu Reeves is kind of like one of those characters too. Like people want to play Darth Revan, but it's also like, I don't know, if I see him as Darth Revan, unless he's wearing a mask like the whole time, like I'm gonna see Keanu Reeves, you know.
I just see the commitment to it, you know.
Yeah, because like I
how
see
he
him
plays
doing
it.
some things, like when he plays different characters, but like overall they're kind of the same. Like fucking, well, first of all, they're all named Johnny, like
Yeah,
almost
'cause
literally all of them.
Yeah. Oh, go on.
Oh yeah, but I forgot the one with Gary Busey, where he's trying to stop the bank thieves.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, well,
Point Break.
Point Break. Yeah, so in that one, the character, you could like put him as the same person from Speed, and people would be like, "Oh yeah, I can see that." You know, like he's the same cop from Speed. Like just say that, and like if the director said that, people believe it. You know?
Yeah.
And the only time he really played somebody different was like in Bill and Ted.
But then he also has those other characters that's the same character as that too.
Yeah. And it's
Yeah.
like, I don't know. I just want to see him play something that's not that.
You know what's funny?
know?
I love Bill and Ted, but I don't know who's Bill and who's Ted.
He's
That's
Ted.
Yeah, he's Ted?
Yeah.
That makes sense. I haven't seen part 3.
Theodore Logan.
Theodore Logan.
No, I haven't seen it either. When
I
all
seen
the
the
hype was
newest one,
coming,
yeah.
oh, yeah, it was
You did?
good because
Yeah.
when I seen all the hype coming out, like it was a lot of bad like reviews. I'm like,
I don't know what people
the-
would
the
expect
plot.
from a fucking Bill and Ted 3. Like
I mean-
I literally don't know what you all expect. But it's pretty good.
1 and 2.
Yeah.
No,
No, that's what they gave you.
I
but,
like 2 a lot.
that's not
2
what
is
people
like
want.
better, way better than 1.
Yeah,
Yeah, because one's cool and all, but then like 2 is just like ups the stakes.
I think I've seen 2 more, and
Yeah,
I
me
think that's
too.
probably why I think it's better. But I've seen 2 more, a lot more.
Yeah.
It used to come on TV a lot more.
I also had a really strange like fixation on the Grim Reaper when I was a kid too.
No, I did
Yeah,
too.
also 2
I
is
still
the
do.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
so
actually-
like
even more now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
so 2 is like the first one I saw, and then I saw 1. And it's funny because like my daughters did the same thing apparently because they watched it with me. So so we all watched 3 together, and it was like, I don't know, it's just like another case of customers don't know what they're asking for.
What do you mean?
So everyone wants, like how you just said, they want
yeah.
like a 1 or 2 again, but like that's kind of what they gave.
Yeah.
But like people are like, oh, it's different, blah blah blah, and it's like, yeah, it's different. You're grown up.
Yeah.
Like you don't have the same taste as back then.
Yeah.
When you watch those movies, you're gonna get a taste of nostalgia. When you watch this one, you're not gonna get that.
That's what
But go on.
I was about to say how like Star Wars teaches kids loss. It teaches kids loss because you see like Uncle Ben. You see Ben.
And
What's his name in that movie?
Obi-Wan?
Obi-Wan Kenobi. What's his
Oh.
alias?
Ben
Kenobi.
Kenobi.
You see him die, and then like I
Bro,
guess
that's not like you to not know Star Wars lore.
I know.
Where'd you mind that? But
Where
find it.
is my
Hey,
mind?
hey, look for it.
Oh,
dog.
bro.
It's right there.
Where is my mind?
Orange.
What are you looking for?
His mind.
Yeah, I think that's Orange Cassidy's new theme song.
Where's
'Cause-
my mind?
Oh, is
Yeah.
that why you sent it?
Yeah, because at first,
'Cause he lost it?
I don't know what his first theme song was, but I guess his stable best friends, he ended up just having their theme song because they have a theme song together. Kind of, you know how like Evolution has the Evolution theme song, but they each have their individual theme songs. Well, I guess Orange Cassidy just adopted that as his main theme song, the group theme song. But now, I guess he has Where's My Mind from the Pixies, which is pretty tight. But yeah, I've heard people say that Star Wars teaches them about loss, which is true. And like, I didn't really learn as a kid. I already went through some loss.
Real
but
quick, I'm gonna back up. I hear that fucking gardener over there.
it was leaf blower.
Yeah, it was just fucking
You're
leaf
playing
blower.
with a leaf blower.
You're playing with a leaf blower?
Aren't-
Well, fucking yes. Like, what do you fucking want from me?
No doubt.
Let me have my fun.
You know, really, like, it's funny because
Fucking
episode
Squidward,
4 didn't really teach me that, but episode 3 did. Because
Yeah.
in episode 3, when all the
See the
Jedis
ghosts?
fucking die,
You see the
that shit
ghosts?
made me sad, bro. I would just be like a normal little kid, and then I start thinking about episode 3, and I'd be like, everyone's fucking dead, man.
Everyone,
That's what I
bro.
was gonna say. Is because you do on the fact that they used to be on live, and that's what makes you sad.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, bro. But like, it feels bad, right? But then you watch Clone Wars, and then like they not only tell you that all these people are gonna die, they're also like, I'm gonna make you feel something about each and every one of them.
Oh, yeah.
There's millions of clones, millions of them.
And you can feel.
I'm gonna
each
make you
one.
feel for every single one.
even the ones you don't know about.
Yeah.
you feel sad
You're
about.
gonna hear
the
something
full-
about like the 500 first. You're gonna hear something about like just a whole legion of them.
The clone with ADHD on the
Oh.
Umbara arc. Oh, man. The one that flies the little thing, the little ship inside the enemy spaceship. You know what I'm talking about. I forgot his name. You don't remember? Dude. He was like on the Umbara arc. He's all talkative and shit, and he's like, "Yeah, I was fucked up during my cloning, and
Oh yeah.
I have like attention deficit disorder and shit." Dude, that shit was hard. I'm not gonna spoil it though.
Alright, yeah, don't spoil it.
But yeah, I finished WandaVision, and it's crazy how much of that like lesson is in that show.
Loss.
Yeah, because she loses.
Oh my god, yeah.
she loses her
It's
parent.
heavy.
Yeah, she loses her parents, her brother, and then Vision in Infinity War, and
And
she
it all
can't take it.
happened. It all happened so fast, bro.
Yeah, she can't take it, and then she like invents a whole new world. Well, I'm gonna spoil it because I just finished it, so
Yeah.
I'm pretty
Alright,
sure everyone
so
else watched it.
We got some WandaVision spoilers right now. Skip to the 30-minute mark to avoid spoilers.
Yeah, so she brings back Vision, but it's not the actual Vision. It's like her memories of him, and he's like able to walk around and shit and talk. And she does it, and throughout the first few episodes, they're trying to figure out. They make you
think that like
that's actual Vision.
that's him.
Yeah.
However, it kind of is him because
It's him-
she
it's the
she
memory of
has
him?
she has like almost like all the stones in her basically. Like it's not yeah. it's not just like what was it, the Mind Stone? It's not just the Mind Stone. It's
Reality.
It's basically all of them.
That's how she's
And then-
able to make everything around her.
Yeah.
Like, you know, well, when
And wait,
Thanos
hold up.
changes.
when Vision comes out, you see she uses the red for everything else, but when it comes to Vision, you see
Yellow?
it turn yellow. Yeah,
Oh,
which
shit.
is like his stone. So that's how she was able to bring him back.
That shit's crazy. The first, like, 2 or 3 episodes, I like how creepy it gets. They're just certain
It
scenes.
gets so creepy.
Yeah,
bro.
you're just like, what the
it's
hell?
So good.
And honestly, this is how I view it. It went from substance to substance abuse by the end. Because,
Damn.
like, it has so much.
what I'm about to do.
It has so much, like, things to chew on, right? Like, you're like, damn, this is really good. Like, what is happening right now? But then by the end, it just becomes the MCU formula. You have Wanda versus evil Wanda, and you have Vision versus evil Vision, which happens in almost every standalone first Marvel movie.
And it makes sense because it's gonna like tie into other movies.
Yeah.
But like, I just love the fact that when it was coming out, the whole. First of all, it's a bunch of episodes. How much was it? Like 9? Like
Yeah, 9.
like 9 episodes. And then, so every single Friday, people had all this time to try to come up with more theories and what the fuck's happening. There's just a lot of backstory too. And then like, picture that next to like the Falcon Winter Soldier, which is essentially just a drawn out action film. And it's like, you can't compare the two. Captain Winter Soldier and the Falcon should have came out all at once. WandaVision was perfect the way it was coming out. It was just a better experience overall.
When you find out that Agnes is actually like Agatha or some shit,
and everyone already knew it.
No, I didn't know that.
No,
because to me, I thought it was cool when Scarlet Witch comes out, or Wanda when she comes out of the barrier, and then she's talking to the army dudes, and you could tell like she's stuck in her ways. She is, and she's kind of evil. I dig that a lot.
With her accent.
Yeah, I dig that a lot because, you know, she's an evil character. She started off in the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants and shit like that. So I was like, oh fuck, they're really delving into how dark her character can get, right? But then when I found out Agatha was pulling some strings, I was kind of like, I was like, that's cool. But I wasn't really like.
A lot of the reason why Wanda is evil and like all that stuff is because of other people. So it makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's why I'm like, that's cool, because it's cool, but it's also like, I kind of would have wanted her to just be in and of herself, you know, which she still is.
She still is.
Yeah. And
especially like after the fact that she finds out, she still keeps him there.
Yeah. And this is why like this one scene is really cool, because she ends up making 2 kids for herself, and the kids are dead, right? Like they're gone.
You didn't see the after credit scene?
I saw.
There's an after credit scene where she's like next to a lake.
No, I didn't see that.
All right,
that happens at the very end, even after the black and white credits. Oh,
yeah.
Wow. Okay.
So I'll clue you in right now. Basically, you know the Darkhold that Agatha had.
Yeah.
So she's in this lake house, and you can see the lake house, or at least the place of it, when she's hugging Vision goodbye. It's in the background, and essentially, it basically zooms in to like this little cottage. And then you see her there, like, drinking tea. And then she walks by, and it's the scene from, you know, like, Doctor Strange when he's, like, learning all this stuff, but he's asleep. Like, he's astral projected himself to learn.
Yeah.
She's doing that. So she's, like, getting tea and shit. And then she's astral projected into, like, another room with the Darkhold. And she's just going, like, fucking, like, all this demon shit. And she hears the kids, Mom!
Whoa, crazy.
Yeah. So that's all you need to know on that.
Yeah. She brings back Vision because she can't deal with the loss anymore, right? And, you know, we lose a loved one, we really want to bring them back. And one way that kids learn how to go through loss is by having a pet. So if they have like a pet dog at an early age, and that pet's not going to live forever, whether it be other means of other people tampering with it, or it just outside forces, or just dying of old age, those kids are going to learn loss for the first time. So it helps them, and it helps them cope. Obviously it's going to hurt them because that's like the most important thing to them at that time, but then there's other stuff as they grow up that can handle it better. So there's an episode where the 2 kids get a dog, and then that dog dies in the same episode, and then Sparky. And I like how Agatha was like, oh yeah, I killed Sparky.
Sparky too.
But the 2 kids are all like, because they age rapidly, and they're about to, like, whenever they go through trauma or some shit, and I guess they're about to age up, and then Wanda's like telling them, don't age. Look, Sparky's dead. Like, we kind of have to, like, cope.
And they're like, bring him back. We know you could do it.
Yeah, because she brought back Vision, technically, and then she's all like, no, that's not going to fix anything, blah, 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 blah. And it's like she's trying to teach him a lesson that she hasn't even fully learned herself.
Which
like she knows how.
That's like real life.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm like, damn.
People always tell other people lessons that they themselves are not fully capable of, but they know for a fact that you need to do it.
Yeah.
That's why my motto's been, if you say something, make sure it's not a lie. Like, just don't lie. Try not to lie to yourself. Yeah.
It's hard.
It's you know, you have to practice what you preach. And sometimes I lie to myself. Sometimes at work, I tell myself I'm having a bad day just because everybody else is having a bad day, you know? Just because everyone else is having a bad day, but I'm not really, you know?
Yeah, well, it's the vibes too.
Yeah.
Yeah, vibes could affect you.
But that's also like, you know, lying to myself, because me, I don't have bad days that much, you know? So for me to say I have a bad day is like I lie to most of my other days, because it's the same day.
I feel you.
You get me?
I think of it as like, some days everything falls into place, and other days shit happens.
Yeah.
That's how I see it. Like,
that's why I don't have bad days. I just have days.
I feel you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because one time I was getting off of work, and I got off the bus in front of the bank, and I needed to pull out money for my rent. And then I guess this bus coming up, because from there I just walk up home, right?
Yeah.
But there's also a bus that goes up that way, but it's every hour, so it takes a while. But so I get off the bus, and that bus going upwards is already there at that bus stop, and I guess like they're switching bus drivers or some shit. I don't know. And so I get to the bank, and there's no line, and I take money out, and then I walk up, and that bus is still chilling right there, and I get in, and the bus driver's like, hey, and I was like, hey, and then like she was just chilling, but once I get on, she's ready to go, and I'm like, what the fuck? And then and she drives all the way up, and I'm literally right behind my house now, and then I'm like, damn, that shit was crazy. Everything just fell into place. And then yesterday I was late as fuck. Like I checked the bus, and it said the next one was like in 21 minutes, right? In the morning. I was late for work yesterday, and usually when it says that, I'm like, I could walk it. But then I was like, 21 minutes, fuck it. And I wasn't really paying attention, and then sure enough, 21 minutes turned into like 50 minutes, and I was like, fuck, what am I doing? I should have started walking a long time ago, but I really didn't. And so I was super late, and I just thought of it. I was like, shit happens, man.
Yeah.
That's kind of how it goes. But yeah, loss.
Yeah. Are you keep going with WandaVision?
Yeah, it was tight. Like, it was really cool. She likes TV shows. So, like, the first episode is a 50s episode. The next one is, like, 60s, and it just moves up the decade, right? But when Agatha comes into play, I'm thinking, like, who was the one that really likes these shows? Is it Wanda or is it Agatha? Because I was confused, you know? But then you find out it really is Wanda.
Yeah, they have like a super exposition episode.
Yeah, and literally that's all
like,
it is.
That's all it is. The whole episode is exposition.
And the episode was pretty tight. And
yeah, they didn't do it bad.
Yeah. There's a Malcolm in the Middle episode I like a lot. I'm like, damn, this is totally Malcolm in the Middle. Episode. Yeah, oh, he's fucking cool.
But also, that exposition episode, it's done because when people tell you about exposition, like when you're learning like a film and shit, they tell you to show, not tell. And it's funny because they literally show you everything. Because like through magic and shit.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
fucking dope.
They have an Office episode, Angel. It's cool. It's pretty tight. They even have like the little theme song and shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I was watching it, I was like, this is totally Angel's episode, man.
It was like the late 2000 movies.
Yeah.
Basically. Or TV shows.
Yeah.
I like how Vision, he's like, why am I sitting here talking to you guys? I need to go to my wife. He just fucking zooms off.
Yeah, it does like Modern Family. That was Modern Family shit.
And
I was watching Modern Family like all last night.
So she goes throughout her like in her head, the years are like different sitcom years or what? So
yeah,
like,
she changes. She's like,
changes sitcom styles.
it's her own little reality.
Yeah. So essentially, we're watching these as episodes.
Yeah,
like,
I get. Yeah.
Kat Dennings, her character from Thor, is in the show, and she finds out the frequency so she could actually watch the show.
Because I remember watching the first and second episode at your house.
Oh yeah.
And so I remember it being like an old timey sitcom, right?
Yeah.
And then you saying something like it's The Office.
Yeah.
So like if for each year that it progresses in her mind, does the sitcom progress too?
Yeah, each
not
episode,
really.
technically.
Yeah, not really a year. They're kind of like days.
Yeah,
but
Or like give me like years and heads could be like days too. You get me? But because like you say the kids rapidly progress.
Yeah, that's just
it's not like
go
actual
from babies to like
it's not like
6-year-olds.
actual fucking like stretching of time.
Oh yeah, I get you.
Yeah.
Nah, everything's moving quickly.
Everything's
so
just
it's
moving fast.
Is it individual?
They're like individual days, basically.
Okay.
And it's cool too because in the past, and when she's going through her past and shit, you see that the dad has like a suitcase full of TV shows, and he has like he has Malcolm in the Middle right there. I'm like, shit, sick.
Yeah.
So they really
all the
inspired.
TV shows that she was talking about, like all the ones that are inspired in the show, are basically inside that suitcase, and except for one, and she says that she wants to watch like this certain.
The Dick Van Dyke Show.
The Dick Van Dyke Show, which is the beginning of the whole thing. And he doesn't have it in his suitcase. He has like the whole collection somewhere else. So he gets it and then watching it. Yeah. And it's really sad what happens.
Yeah. It's fucking sad.
It's fucking sad. But I told you, man, it's a really good show.
Yeah, it really is.
You didn't believe me.
I didn't believe you or not. And then by the time I was like on episode 5, I was like, this shit is good. I was like, I'm so glad I watched this before Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Yeah. But I mean, kind of, because you're starting on a down note. I mean,
on a good note.
On a good note now.
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta finish strong.
Yeah. I keep saying Falcon and Winter Soldier is bad. It's not that bad, but they have like bad parts in it, and I don't know. After you show something like WandaVision, you just can't afford to be doing that.
Yeah. There's more I wanted to say about it. Like Pietro was cool.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
they technically recast him. And there's
they like literally recast him.
Yeah. But he like you're thinking like, wow, is this really like gonna be like the new Pietro? But then it turns out it's just another guy. Because basically Wanda is in the city, and all the citizens are basically under mind control. from her.
Yeah.
And so he ends up being in mind control over Agnes. I don't know what to call her, Agatha or Agnes. But it's pretty cool because in the first few episodes, Agatha's always talking about Ralph, I think his name is.
Yeah,
she's like Ralph. She's always name dropping Ralph
as like her husband. Basically.
As her husband, yeah. But then you find out it's like some actor dude that she hypnotized.
Yeah.
And it's fucking funny because the girl that's related or connected to Ms. Marvel or Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
So, that's a little girl from Captain Marvel,
right?
That's
a little girl from Captain Marvel.
That's fucking crazy.
That's
and she has
daughter,
powers.
Monica Rambeau.
Or does she always have powers, or is it only when she's within the Wanda world?
People are still kind of like guessing at what it is. So essentially, they think that the combination of her coming back from Endgame, like the snap or whatever, and the her going into and out of the whatever the field, is what did it. I don't believe that. That's kind of like dumb because then that means like a bunch of people coming back from snap could have like awakened some bullshit, and it's like I just don't see how that could happen. You know,
like, it was cool seeing her come back from the snap because you never saw that.
Oh yeah. So basically, in all the main Marvel movies, when people get back from the snap or whatever, it's like on a lighthearted note or whatever. Like people are like, oh, haha, that these people came back during a basketball game and they got crashed into. Like ha ha ha.
Like in Far From Home.
Yeah, in Far From Home.
Yeah.
But then they show you the reality of like what's going on. So there's people that got back from being in the hospital because that's where she was with her mom.
Oh shit.
So yeah, she came back in the same hospital room she was where she disappeared because she was with her mom, like on her final days, and now her mom's gone.
Oh man.
And not even from the snap. So now she has to deal with grievance, and just everything like 5 seconds in. And she's walking around and she sees a doctor who was taking care of the mom. She's like, oh, I'm sorry, like she's dead, but like I gotta take care of, like there's a lot of people coming back right now. Like we're already at capacity and now people are coming back. Like yeah, so like there's too much shit going on, so that everyone's fucking screaming and yelling and shit in the hospital. Like it's fucking insane.
When she's kidnapped by Pietro and she's seeing his
oh yeah, his
frequencies,
yeah.
She sees his headshot and she reads his name, Ralph Boner, and she's like, "You're Ralph Boner," and he looks at her and he goes, "Boner." And he laughs at his own name. That shit's hilarious, dude.
And it's also funny because it's like people commented on it like, "Bro, y'all really brought Pietro in here for a boner joke?" Bro, that's funny, dude.
I like how that one fool from the interview, the one who played Kim Jong-un, he's in this movie as like an FBI agent.
Oh yeah.
And
he's a great character.
Yeah, he's a great character, he's literally like it's like he stepped off from the set of Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Like he's like from a character from a different TV show.
They gave him actual development, like the first scene he was in.
Yeah, and like it's funny because he's trying to crack jokes, but he's like in the wrong show.
Yeah.
So whenever he cracks a joke, everyone just looks at him like, what? And they just
like
keep
you're
moving
an agent,
on.
like you're an FBI agent.
Yeah, you're an FBI agent. What are you doing? And it all fits perfectly because it's a show about a person going through loss, making different shows up to be in her head and shit. You know, she's all in her head. It's freaking crazy. It's good.
It's good.
Yeah.
And so in Ant-Man, there's this scene where he does magic tricks, you know? Like he pulls cards out of his mouth and blah, blah. And then this character that he's talking about, man, how do I forget his name? Agent Wu, I think.
Yeah.
Or some shit.
Agent Wednesday?
What's that from?
Pop Smoke.
Pop Smoke?
Yeah. No, what? It's a thing. It's
and then
Wednesday. It's from a meme page. Because he says woo a lot. It's like his thing. And the main page is like
Pop
it's Woo
Smoke.
Wednesday.
Can I get a number? No, I can't do the whole thing. And then so he sees him do it and he asks him like, how do you do it? And you know, magicians don't reveal their secrets.
Yeah.
So then in the first scene that he like shows up, Monica Rambeau walks in like, oh, what's going on? He's like, and pulls out his card like a magic trick.
Oh yeah.
And he does it offhand, so like there's no talk about it, so it's literally just character development, like right there.
Yeah.
It's really cool. And he does another scene too where he's captured and he breaks out.
Oh yeah, with the handcuffs. Man,
Magic.
and then I like how Kat Dennings, when she goes into the thing, she's an escape artist, so she's just chilling.
Oh yeah.
Takes
And then
it off.
she just takes it out, walks away.
And then Viz is trying to get her
Oh,
help
and
because he
how-
knows about her, and
how
she's
she,
like, "Fine, I'll go on a date with you."
And then how she what's it called? Never like curses. Yeah, even if she like thinks that she's gonna die. Fudge.
It's fucking funny. But yeah, that's all I have to say about it. It was a good show.
I kind of want to do this review.
Oh, he wants to try them Fruity Pebbles?
Fruity Pebbles crisps. Gotta get them
So
sugar crisps.
I was at my local Vaughn's the other day, and I was walking down the aisles, and I just see Fruity Pebble crisp. And myself, I'm a Cocoa Pebbles man, day to day. So I see this, and they don't got the cocoa, but at least I could try these fruities.
Them Fruity Pebbles.
I also looked it up on like a vegan site, and it says technically not vegan because it's made from like fat from wool, and I have no fucking idea what that means. So, so it's a very selective vegan snack apparently. There we go. You wanna grab one?
That looks crazy, man.
They look like chips. They're like little circle discs. They kind of look like bowls. I thought we were all gonna eat at the same time. All right, whatever.
I'm a fat bitch. These look on fire. The little bowl so you can put a little milk right there.
Mmm.
Little
Bro,
saucers.
that is Fruity Pebbles, yeah. It's funny because it's like eating a potato chip.
But it tastes like.
Now you know what it's. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
You know what it tastes like? You guys ever ate those rice cakes?
Yeah,
It's like a Fruity Pebble rice cake.
it's like a Fruity Pebble rice cake.
Nah.
We're going for seconds. We about to eat this whole bag.
I remember when we were kids. God would never used to share his cereal with me. This will get all mad.
Because you ate all my fucking cereal.
I was a big boy.
Okay, you know how we used to go to Gallo's house? And we'd always get to eat there? And then they had like the little paper bowls. And then when we took, like me and you could just eat the paper bowl, right? And that was it. And then one time Giovanni came and he was like, "Hey, since you only have little paper bowls, can I eat like 4? Can I get like 4 bowls?"
This motherfucker be pushing, bro.
He really would. The first time we went to Angel's house, the first thing he did was go into your fridge. We're like, "What the fuck?"
My dad got mad. I wanted to throw him out the window. My dad doesn't like
Fucking
that.
Fresh Prince.
Yeah. Exactly like that.
Bro.
Same size
yeah,
too.
he's one of those people who test limits, bro.
If he wasn't a kid, I think my dad would have thrown him out.
This one is shaped like a fucking Lotad.
Oh shit, it is.
Yeah.
Didn't your dad actually pick him up one time and carry him down the stairs? Or was that someone else?
It could have been him, but it could have.
I think it was
There's like
him.
this texture that's on the chip that I'm not a fan of, but it reminds me of like Lucky Charms, like the marshmallows.
I don't like the marshmallows from Lucky Charms.
Yeah, that's why I'm not
don't like
fond of.
marshmallows.
Yeah, I don't.
That's why I'm not fond of whatever coating these have. Like, take one and lick it.
I'll lick a surface that you want me to lick.
Yeah, I like it too.
It's cool.
No,
don't mind
doesn't it kind of feel like the marshmallows?
No, it kind of feels like how you say it, Fruity Pebble cereal.
I don't know, man.
Maybe it's
Some
kind
of them have more than others. Either way, I'm a fan. I like them.
I thought you were human.
Nah, bro, I'm a fan.
Dude. When I used to go to your house, there was times where your mom would make hot dogs, and I would eat 2 hot dogs and some orange juice, and it was like the coldest cup of orange juice ever. I was like in bliss those times. I was like,
Tampico.
damn, this shit was bomb.
Remember I sleep over at Gallo's house and I just sneak in the refrigerator and eat some hot dogs?
Yeah, you would, yeah. You would eat that shit like that. And then
What the fuck you talking about? Hold on.
and then
Are you why we don't have hot dogs?
there was that one time where Ricky was sitting at the table, and he was like, "Feed me," and then you had the weenie in your hand, and you fucking shoved it down his throat. You made him choke.
He opened wide!
But the coolest times though was when me and Angel would sleep over at Gallo's house, and then like around like 2 a.m.
Yeah.
Like 2 a.m. we could have just walked out the front door, but I'm a little shit and I like to sneak around and shit. I like to jump walls and all that stuff. So me and him would either jump out the window or jump.
No,
or
we
walk
would
out
jump out the window because remember we used to go out the sliding door and then Sody used to get mad.
Yeah.
So we're like, okay, we'll only go through the once. We'll go through the sliding. Actually no.
I think we would leave the door. I would go up to the front door, unlock it,
yeah,
and go out. Then we jump out the window, and then we jump over the wall.
and then come back to the front door.
Oh, but I remember coming back through the wall too.
Well, it depends on the night, you know.
Yeah, we switched it up a lot. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
cool. And we'd walk up to AM/PM up the street and buy some cheeseburgers, and then or like some drinks too,
Oh, I
and
remember
then
those
come down.
days.
Yeah.
Walk down.
There was one time.
You guys would invite me and I'd be like, I don't know, bro.
Yeah,
Gallo was in his feelings one time, and he wanted to go with us. And
he was like, "What? You guys are having late night adventures at my house, not including me?"
while he was sleeping. So we're like, okay, we'll wake you up when we go. And so me and Ivan stayed up, and it was like 2:00. And then I tried to wake this fool up, and he wouldn't get up. He was like,
You fucking hit him with a bat.
I hit him with a bat. I hit him with a mini bat 3 times. And each hit was consecutively harder.
The mini bat. Bro, this is the bat from fucking, what's that place called in Ontario Mills?
Which one?
The arcade place?
Oh, the GameWorks?
Not the GameWorks one, the other one, the adult one.
Oh, Dave and Buster's?
Dave and Buster's bat, that's what it was.
Oh, yeah, it was, because I didn't go.
I remember with
Oh,
Dustin.
that was yours, huh?
Dustin showed us the space bag. It was basically the fucking
It's
wine
the
bag.
wine bags,
It's the wine
yeah.
bag, but they would call
Pulled
them
out of the
space.
box.
Yeah, they would call them space bags.
Yeah.
And it was cool. And
I hated those.
why?
I don't like
Oh
box
my
wine.
God, bro. You say that, but we literally like had the best time over at another friend's house with box wine.
But doesn't mean I like box wine.
We all were
Just
pouring
because I
it.
had good times doesn't mean I like box
I'm like
wine.
laying on the floor, and they're like
did-
above me, and they like poured it over.
You can taste the plastic.
It does taste like trash though.
Yeah,
Yeah, 'cause you
but
taste the plastic and
it's
the
like
box.
$5 bucks.
yeah,
It's like $5
no,
bucks.
it's $10. It's like $10 to $11, and
But it's like-
but it's like basically
It's like 2 bottles.
7 bottles.
Yeah, there you go.
We used to be able to buy that with our whole group and get fucked up, but one time we took it to a party and they were making fun of us and we're like, whatever, fuck it, we're getting drunk.
Yeah, what
and
the hell?
yeah, and at that party I kinda got like
That shit makes no sense. These people be drinking natty ice and making fun of us for having
No.
box wine. Like,
I
come
know.
on. Y'all drinking literally watered down beer. Like, they make like a batch of beer, and then they have like an entire cup of water, and you're like, all right, let's put some drops in here and
Let's
start
put that
setting them
secret
out.
ingredient.
Yeah, that's the secret ingredient. It's actual
PG?
beer.
It's beer.
Yeah.
It's sold as water.
Yeah.
I ditched that party and I walked up the street because it was right next. It was like 2 blocks over, not 2 blocks, but like 2 streets, little mini streets over from Gallo's house. So I just ditched the party and went up to AM/PM. I was drunk as fuck too, and I got a cheeseburger. I think I got 2, and I got like a drink, and then I was walking down just eating my cheeseburger, and I was like, if only Angel was here, man. But it's cool. And I went home. I went
I
back.
was there in spirit.
Yeah, you were there in spirit, and then I went to Gallo's house, and I just fell asleep. It was cool.
That's right.
Cool night.
That's right. Bro, like, those space bag days. I remember one day, we had it, and we were taping it to one of our friends, and, like, to the belly. and, like, basically to have, like, the nozzle look like a fucking dick, essentially. So, and then when we were at the park, we would take a cup, and it wasn't the white wine either, it was the red one.
Yeah.
So we would take the cup to him and make it look like he was pissing in the cup. So, like, to any onlookers, they would just see me getting a red cup filled.
That's some Austin Powers shit.
Yeah, and then we'd be drinking it. Yeah.
Disturbing the peace.
Yeah, basically. I mean, whatever, man, we were fools.
Kids on.
Yeah, we kids.
That's
you know?
funny.
Well, the beach trip.
The beach trip, bro.
That shit was fun.
We wasted like $200 on booze that was buried at a beach for fucking homeless men.
Yeah. Like, it was crazy, like,
Is that
because I know there was 2 beach trips. There were like, it was one week, and then the next one was the next week.
But only one of them was bad.
Yeah, I can't even remember which one was which. But I remember the first one was with Ricky, because I went to Angel's house, and I think Ricky was with me. We go to Angel's house, and then Ricky's like, oh, they're saying they're going to go to the beach, let's go. And I was like, I don't want to. And Ricky was like, come on, let's go. And so we went, and we all caught the train together. It was me, you, Hector, Umfrez, Dustin, and Julian, I think. And Gallo had just made his fucking,
Oh, yeah, so we had this huge-ass list of grocery store items that we needed. And we obtained a person who can buy said items And then we mixed all said items, which consisted of 2 of the tall can monsters, 2 Four Locos, Midori, 2 liter of vodka. There were some other things, but essentially it all came together to try to make a green drink that we called Toxic Holocaust. Oh, and I put in sour candies that were
called
the Toxic Waste. Yeah. So like that was like the key ingredient, and so we put all those together. I think we put some Gatorade in there too, and then we refilled the containers, like the Gatorade bottles, the Mountain Dews. We put Mountain Dew in there. I forgot. The Monster cans, because they had the cap on the top, and yeah, so everything kind of just like went smoothly with that operation.
Yeah.
Except we were trying to like move fast, so no, all the candy got dissolved. But whatever. And then so we had all this shit, and we were walking to a fucking bus stop with like, I think I did the math, and it was like 3 gallons of alcohol, like for all of us. And then fucking and it's crazy, bro, because it was back then for Loco, not the new for Loco.
That's how I was wondering, like, how did you get a heart attack?
Yeah.
And how much caffeine that is?
Man,
That's a lot of
we were
caffeine.
young. We were like
we were
15, 16.
That's why. That's even worse.
And then
My
also-
heart is weak.
Bro, there was like a time where they had like 25 cents shit at the clearance over here at the AMPM.
Yeah.
And I bought like 10 of the fucking energy drinks, and me and Hector drank them all, and we're sitting on this couch like, bro, I don't feel good. Like, yeah. I'm like, bro, I feel like shit.
Yeah, I remember we go. I think I brought my Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I was teaching Ricky how to play
They
Yu-Gi-Oh.
also made a special ingredient, a special drink. If you remember, they made mescaline.
Oh yeah, no, that was the second time.
That was the second time?
Yeah, I was remembering right now.
All right.
Yeah, and then so pretty much on the train ride over there was pretty cool. But then as we were getting off, Umfrez left his fucking backpack on the train. And I looked at him, I was like, hey, bro, you don't have your backpack on. He's like, oh, shit. He runs up into the train, grabs it, and gets the fuck out. Like, damn, if I wasn't there, bro, you would have been asked on some alcohol.
Well, not even just that. The train would have been already stopped. Like, it wasn't going anywhere after that. Because the last stop was Union Station.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
It is like 10, 15 minutes before like it boards again.
Mm-hmm. So he had some time.
Yeah, and then we're at the beach, and it was pretty tight. And then we ended up hanging out with a bunch of hobos. And like even though, because we got to the beach at night, and like there was a lot of people there still, but there was mostly hobos. And then we ended up hanging out with a group of them.
They had a drum circle.
Yeah, they had a drum circle, and we learned about this one guy, like the head hobo. Like he was there.
He was the chief.
He was there for a couple months, yeah. And then he had like a girlfriend and shit that was there with him.
And they were spitting some tips and tricks to us. They were like, you guys gotta make sure to sleep next to the trash cans or whatever, to make sure that you don't get hit by the person driving by. Basically like the Zamboni type shit.
Yeah.
The Sandboni.
Zamboni.
Yeah, that shit that like
Zamboni.
levels the sand for the beaches. And he was like, yeah, you guys gotta stay next to the trash cans.
Yeah, so we did. We ended up leaving their camp, and we went to like the nearest trash can, and we all slept right there. And then we woke up in the morning, got food, and then we...
Bro, you're not talking about the guy with the fucking, the bad trip.
I can't remember.
No?
No.
So there's this guy who was, he was kind of crying. Yeah, and it's pretty fucked up what we were doing.
What were we doing?
Because he's like there. He's like talking about something. He was definitely tripping balls, so he was talking about something. And me and the other guys were kind of just like pouring sand on him. He was like, no.
Oh, I remember that shit now.
Like, we're like, no, it's cool, man. We're just going to bury you real quick. And then, yeah, and like, we're just going to bury you alive. He's like, no. And he was like, he doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
Like, he was just laying there. Like, no.
You say, nightmare.
Nightmare.
And you probably killed him.
Dude, what if we killed a hobo?
Dude, what if we killed the hobo tonight?
Damn.
he literally couldn't move or whatever.
Yeah.
We're kids. We don't know what fucking drugs actually do to the human body and shit. You know.
Yeah.
Like, that guy could have actually been paralyzed if we were just fucking with him. But we were singing with him too.
While he was in the dirt, his head out. He was singing with his head.
I think he was. The people that were singing with him were kind of doing it like to have us still bury him. So like as a distraction type stuff.
Yeah, we don't like him.
He's our sacrifice.
He was a sacrifice.
Better one of our own than one of you.
Yeah, to the Samboni.
So the Zamboni never takes us. May the Zamboni never take us.
We didn't know, but we were the...
It was a call. It wasn't a hobo. It was a call.
It was just a call. The call of the Samboni.
They feel Zamboni.
Yeah, and then like a week after, we took another trip, but this time Max came with us. I don't think Ricky was here the second time, and instead we had Daniel, Dustin's brother, and me, and
It's the homie.
It's the homie.
Wait, is that is the one where I broke my ankle? No.
Yeah, you lost your phone.
Was this the one that you're talking about right now, or is this the other?
Nah, I was talking about the first one, the first trip at first. Now I'm moving on to the second trip.
Because the trip that we had all that alcohol was definitely the one where I twisted my ankle.
Mm-hmm. I think we had it both times.
Damn.
But yeah, I know
times?
I know we stocked up the second time because we had boxed wine there that time too.
Okay.
We had like red and white, and we had a lot of shit. And I met up with me and Daniel, Dustin's brother, met up with Max at Bill Martin Park.
Mm-hmm.
And so
to the park.
And
yeah,
they had the Jaeger bottle.
Yeah, and Max came from Victorville, I think. And
I
then,
was in Victorville the other day.
yeah,
They don't care about masks. It's crazy.
they don't care about masks. Oh, that's hard. Yeah, Victorville's a different country out there, man.
Yeah.
Max.
Bro, like, it's pretty ghetto up there, but like when it comes to nighttime and looking at the stars,
It's nice.
that shit hits, bro.
Yeah, it really does. And Max came, and he said that he brought homemade mescaline or homemade acid or whatever.
Yeah, it was mescaline.
Yeah,
Not acid.
and he was like, "You guys want to try this?" And I was like, "Nah." I guess
You
he
did later on.
Yeah, no, I ended up trying it right there and then because it was like, "Come on." And it was pretty persuasive. He was like, "Come on, man. We have strong minds. We can handle this shit." And I was like,
And then
"You're right."
we got Max as a shaman.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And so we tried. Me and him both like drank a lot, and then
Yeah,
was
so
good.
the trick is to basically just like drink a bunch of it and then like not throw up. Like that was like what they said to do.
yeah. Yeah, and I was good, and then we met up with everyone else. We're chilling at Hector's house, and then took the train to the beach, and it was just like nonstop fucking, because the
Fun,
first
bro.
trip was fun as fuck. Now
Yeah.
the second one,
Let's take a train to the beach.
you're not down, bro. No, I'm just kidding, I'm down.
Nah, bro. Back then it made sense because they had this thing, the train pass.
Yeah.
It was a Metro Pass too. It was just a Metro Pass for everything.
Yeah, so once you got off the train over there, you
Yeah.
can take any bus over there too.
It was $20 for the entire weekend. Entire weekend.
That's how it still is, but it's not.
They didn't have that anymore. The year after they stopped it.
No.
The weekend pass. They don't have that anymore.
I took the train probably like a year or two ago, and they still have that $20 pass for it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I think.
They probably brought it back, but I was checking like beforehand, like the years after,
Uh-huh.
like when I was still a fool. I was checking, they never had it again. In fact, there was a night where me and Wendy went over there to have our own beach trip, and when we came back, I was like, "What the hell? This isn't the weekend pass. This is just a day pass."
Yikes.
And like we already spent our money, so like we were trying to find a way to get to get another pass or whatever. I forgot what happened, but it all worked out.
Didn't your mom have to go pick you up, or Charlie?
Oh yeah, Charles picked us up.
Yeah, but that time, man, it sucked. Like, we got to the beach, and the hobos were gone. We were planning on
hobos
meeting
away.
up with the hobos, yeah, and they just weren't there.
stayed long.
And there was a bunch, like, Gallo got super fucked up. We had to move camp a bunch of times because the cops kept, like, driving by and shit.
So yeah, we were drinking practically nonstop the whole
Yeah.
time.
Hell yeah.
So like on the train, on the bus, because it takes a long time to get down there. Like it was like 8 hours to get down there basically. Like so we were fucking pre-gaming the entire time, and then it basically just became gaming.
That was the whole day.
That was just the day, yeah.
Big ass game.
That's a big game.
Yeah, we were pre-gaming, post-gaming, during gaming.
This game.
I remember we got to, like, the swings and shit, like, the physical equipment stuff, and we made camp right
yeah.
there. And then
Let me just tell the beginning of my night, because all I remember is like the first 5 minutes of it.
yeah, you were fucked up.
So yeah, so we get there, we sit down on the beach, and I have this Gatorade bottle full of the drink that we made, and then fucking the cops came by. They said, "Yo, Santa Monica's closed. Y'all gotta go." Or no, Venice is closed. Y'all gotta go to Santa Monica. And we were like, "Yeah, all right." Drives by. I mean, he leaves, and then this is just how they were. They be like, no, they're definitely gonna like come back, blah blah. They know what we're doing. We gotta drink all this like now. And then so I finished my entire bottle.
Oh
my
yeah,
Gatorade
Max
bottle.
told us to do that shit.
Yeah,
Max would just like fucking lead everyone into it.
Everybody, everybody was into it. Everybody was like, yeah, that makes sense.
That
Like,
makes sense, yeah.
It's funny because
I think-
when you realize cops really don't care about certain things.
they
like,
don't.
Yeah.
They didn't get. They just said you can't be here. You got to be over there.
Yeah.
Like I don't give a fuck what you're doing right now. You got to be over there. so fucking. I finished this entire bottle of like heavy stuff. Are you
think it's
staring
time-
at that ad back there?
Yeah, I think there's an ad back there.
Oh, that's what it was?
I've
Bro,
been neglecting
I was smelling some stuff right now. I was like, bro, I smell ad right now.
Yeah, that ad is smelling bad.
That's some dank ad.
I was trying to hold it off, but damn, you can't anymore.
Ad is too loud. Alright, man, we'll heal you.
Well, welcome back. We
munching all loud and shit.
motherfucking Cookie Monster over here, bro. Motherfucker got a taste of that wolf fat, and then he can't
I didn't know
stop.
that shit was on. That's why, because I was just like, damn, this shit smacked. I'm a smack.
that fruity pebble crisp.
All the crisp.
He was like, ain't nothing gonna get between me and my fruity pebble crisp.
Nothing gonna get between me and my fruity pebble crisp. Sugar crisp. Sugar crisp. Sugar crisp.
The sugar bear.
Angels.
We got that fruity bear here.
What were we talking about?
Oh yeah, so basically on the trip, when I went, I finished that whole Gatorade bottle. They also passed me a cigarette with like a hidden fucking nug in there, and no one got
Weird.
it. Yeah, and then I smoked it, and I hit the nug, and I was like, oh, like I was like, oh shit.
you want a
and
sick
then
one.
yeah, so I handed it back, and I don't smoke weed, so I feel like that did something to me. So we all got up, and as we were heading over, there was this piece of
I thought you said
Con-
pedo. I was like,
yeah,
bro,
there
we were
was this pedo
16.
that was like, yeah, they were all staring at us. No, no, there was this
Okay,
piece
I
of
wasn't there.
sidewalk that was in the sand, and my foot stepped on it awkwardly, like half sidewalk, half sand. So then it got my ankle, and I was like, fuck.
Damn it.
And I walked over to Ivan because I feel my cautiousness fading. So I tell Ivan like, yo, bro, I don't think I'm gonna be all here today. Like, y'all mind taking care of me? And then I remember taking a few more steps, and then out of nowhere, I wake up on a fucking bench staring
Yeah,
at the sun.
I think I vaguely remember you asking me that, and I think I just like zoned out. Because I think that time is the time where I swam in the ocean with Julian at
It
night.
is the time.
Yeah.
And you guys like were
I was
playing
going pretty-
baseball with McDonald's burgers.
Oh, that was the next morning. Oh, I forgot about that shit. That shit was hard. No, but in the nighttime, we fucking we swam out into the ocean, and I was going pretty far, and you guys were like I got so far, and
You say you guys, but I'm not a part of any of this stuff that
Yeah.
happened after that.
basically I was like, come on, Julian, let's see who can go further, and then I like beat him by a lot. And then everyone was like, Ivan, get back here. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah,
And
because
I
it's
go-
dark.
Yeah,
It's-
it was dark.
It's really dark at night.
But I
So
was-
if he gotten like, that far and the waves took him, he's gone.
Yeah, because I was drunk as fuck, and I didn't really know what I was doing. And I'm not even that good of a swimmer. And so I was like,
Animal instinct kicks in, dog.
yeah.
Yeah, motherfucker was feral.
Yeah. But they kept calling out to me, and over time, I was just thinking like,
Everyone's half
they
dolphin.
care. I was like, they care about me. They'll go back.
Niggas swinging back.
I'm half jellyfish. Remember? I could do that thing.
Oh, the jellyfish.
What was that? Oh, what's that shit called? The it's in that Linkin Park song. Get caught by the I can't think of it. It was in Finding Nemo too. It's what happened to like Dory's parents or some shit.
Undertow?
Yeah,
Get caught in the undertow.
Get caught in the
I didn't
undertow.
know what that was.
Yeah. Imagine you got caught in the undertow.
I always thought he was saying undertowed. I was
Yeah.
like, what toad?
Bringing down the house
How
jutsu.
big-
I was
how
like,
big is the
hypno toad.
toad?
I was like, the hypno toad? Bringing down the house jutsu. What's it called? Yeah, the next day we were at,
No, there's more that happened that night. So
yeah,
you-
we almost fought some cholos that were like trying to kick it on the beach.
That's how it is.
We outnumbered them though. We would have kicked their asses,
Hell yeah.
but nothing happened. And then, yeah, we made camp.
I threw up apparently.
Yeah, you threw up. There were like two of the group people were we're helping you. I didn't even know, I didn't know your foot was fucked up. I didn't know why they were doing that. And then when we made camp, you were like, everyone was laying down, and we're laying down on clothes and shit, and you were standing in the middle, and you were hanging on to something, and you kept spitting everywhere. And then Daniel was like, I'm gonna tackle this motherfucker if he keeps spitting on our camp. And then I don't know how we got you to sleep, but we fucking got you to sleep. And then the next morning,
Is that you buried in the sand? No.
No, you didn't. So also you didn't mention the other part where they all wanted to fight me.
yeah,
One of them wanted to fight me, and then Max was like, "No, don't fight him. He'll kill you."
This Gallo drug you this?
Yeah. Yeah, like I unlocked my final form.
Gallo knew the 8th gate.
Yeah.
yeah.
Bro, that would have been funny, bro.
In the morning, dude, I remember seeing like this girl was taking pictures like on the little beach wall thingy, and this old man walks up to her and he starts speaking like German to her, and then she's like, oh, and speaking German back to him, and they're like, they connected, I guess, or some shit. I guess 'cause it was like a foreign country, but I guess that guy could tell that she was German or some shit. Tripped me out. But yeah, and then Dustin and Julian brought cheeseburgers. They bought a shit ton of burgers from from McDonald's, and we had so much food, and Gallo didn't eat cheeseburgers, so we didn't have any food for Gallo pretty much.
No, you guys said that shit tasted like shit.
Yeah, and we started playing baseball with it.
Yeah.
That shit was fun.
The story that you told me before was like you guys bit into it and you're like, oh, like this is disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
And so like instead of like eating it, like you guys were fucking just playing with it.
Yeah, that shit was funny. I don't know, I guess I like low-key like baseball. I like baseball movies, but I never cared for actual baseball.
I like going to baseball games
Mm-hmm.
and getting peanuts and popcorn and that fucking big ass hot dogs, and then just
I've only
washing
been
it
to
down
one
with
baseball
the fucking
game.
drink
I
and
haven't been to
shit.
any. I'm not
And then
American,
sometimes I watch the game, but I go there for the food mainly, dog.
That's
I
tight.
go there for the vibe, dog.
The vibe is cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I went there for...
I like shouting with people. That's just tight.
You like what?
I like shouting with people.
Shouting? Oh, yeah. I went to a minor league baseball game, the Quakes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was a field trip, and I wanted to be an interviewer ever since I was a little kid. Like I wanted to have like my own talk show and shit because I used to watch Space Ghost Coast to Coast and Conan O'Brien and shit like that.
Dang,
Hey,
look
bro,
at
look at
this
this.
now. Podcast
Yeah.
now. You did that
I know we
with the-
interviewed Cody.
Yeah.
That was tight.
Man, little Ivan's happy right now, huh?
Yeah, pretty much. There was like a baseball player that was like MVP, I guess, on the Quake team, and I think another player too from the team that they're gonna face off against, and they're making waves, and they could have possibly made it into the major leagues, right?
Mm-hmm.
So each school that was there for the field trip got to choose one representative to interview those players. Maybe it was one or maybe it was a couple.
Yeah.
But I was one of those kids. I got to interview them.
Yeah, how happy were you?
I was fucking happy.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was cool.
Happy were you? Fucking happy.
Hey, man, that's happy.
Yeah, but I was watching the game and I was like, baseball is boring. But it's not as boring when you're actually playing it. When you're playing it, it's pretty fun.
Oh yeah, I get you.
I feel like that's with most games. You know? Like, especially the people who are like, man, these streamers, like, I don't get it. Like, I don't get it.
Oh,
You could just be playing the game yourself. And it's like,
you could just be
That's
playing
kinda-
baseball.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's like their thinking, but it's also like, you know, sometimes you don't want to.
Yeah.
Like, you don't want to fucking overexert yourself, bro.
Yeah, but I do want to watch it.
Yeah, like I want to see someone
yeah.
play The Force Awakens. I don't want to actually, not The Force,
You
The
can watch
Force
me play it,
Unleashed.
dog.
The Force Unleashed.
Really?
Yeah.
You'd rather watch somebody play it? It's
Yeah.
a fun game.
Yeah, it's a good game, dog.
Yeah.
But you can watch me play it, dog.
Yeah.
But yeah. So basically, when I awoke that night,
You awoken like in Grand Summoners?
yeah,
One day
I
you woke.
I fucking reached my final tier and I awoken myself.
Arsodia?
I got
Oh,
my
you
I got my
hella
secret
woke?
arts. I got my true arts, and then
Complain?
no. So I didn't have my shirt anymore. I was wearing Julian's jacket,
Yeah.
but like not like through my arms. I was wearing it like a blanket.
Yeah, I get it.
I think I remember that.
I immediately looked for my phone, couldn't find it. Looked for my wallet, it was in my pocket, so I was like, all right, that's dope. And then I got up, and I was like, yep, my foot's fucked. And Julian was like, hey, do you guys want to like? No, he didn't say it. He said, oh, are you all right, man? Like we lost you for a long time. And I was like, yeah, I'm back. Let's go look for my phone. and that's when we headed down.
I remember that too now.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything's like a blur, dude. Like,
I just went on to head back to the spot where we sat down because I probably lost it there. Like I probably dropped it from my pocket. And when we headed back, we found glasses. I don't know whose it was. It's probably Daniel's. And I forgot we found something else. And then
like, ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy.
yeah, kinda. Like we're finding like random shit of ours like from when we came. And then I was like, where's the alcohol? And you guys are like, oh, we ditched it. And it's like, you guys always ditch it. Like, every single time these guys fucking, like... I remember we made alcohol before, and they ditched it for no reason.
Maybe they do it just to say they ditched it?
maybe they threw it?
No, I said they do it just to say they ditched it?
It was a Mountain Dew bottle. No one would have thought anything different. It was just Mountain Dew bottle. It looks like Mountain Dew inside. Like... Whatever, bro. Whatever. Yeah, there's nothing to complain about now, but back then I was livid.
That was an alky back then.
Because then they also said like the fucking hobos were fighting over it. It was like dope. I spent $200 to get all this fucking alcohol together. Like we all did technically, like together. And just to fucking, I didn't even see the hobos fighting over it. If I saw them fighting over it,
I don't even remember any hobos. Like,
I don't remember any hobos, but they told us that hobos were fighting over a 2-liter. So I had no reason not to believe it. Whatever.
Damn. This shit I just blacked out on is like repressed memories for Gollum. So.
And then like fucking I didn't find my phone, but when we called, and some fucker named Pedro had it.
Vote for Pedro.
Fuck Pedro. I
Fuck that fool.
It says iPhone, but it's kind of mine now. Hey, that iPhone kind of looks like my phone.
Yeah, that shit was crazy. It's crazy nights.
Nah, it was like a little BlackBerry. Like it had like the touchpad.
That was some olden days.
Those olden days.
The keyboards.
Yeah, the keyboard right on it. I like that phone actually.
Yeah, I like those phones. Yeah.
Because I could like text really fucking fast on it.
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it feels nice clicking the buttons, bro.
It does.
But I can see how it's like all fucking outdated and shit. Like how they try to brought it back.
Oh, with
I think BlackBerry too. Yeah, I think it was them. They try to bring it back with like half a big fucking touchscreen, and then like the bottom, like you could type.
I know
Nokia
did that.
It's pretty bad.
Yeah, Nokia that just looks tight because the front of it is just a screen, and then you slide it up for the keyboard. Oh,
Which
it
makes
flips
sense.
out. No, it flips out like a flip phone. One of them flips out like a flip phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the flip ones too. Yeah.
Yeah. But the Nokias are like 1,000 though. I'm like, damn.
I don't know. I mean, just the whole design of like having like a fucking rectangle that you could kind of just like touch and do shit with. Like, I don't know if you could get better than that, you know?
Well,
like,
it's me hologram would be touching air.
Yeah, but still, like, I don't know if you can get better than that. Oh, hologram touching air, like in fucking season 3, Young Justice, they got those. They got the contacts where like everything's all fucking like Tony Stark hologrammed out. So they could like communicate and shit. Yeah, bro, you saw it.
I saw it, but I can't remember.
Their eye goes blue, and they could like see the texts and shit. Like they basically have like their own like UI.
It's like Cookie.
Yeah, it's like Cookie, but with a contact. Yeah, see, bro, we brought it back.
Yeah, Cookie, yeah, didn't we talk about him in like the first or second episode?
Yeah.
Nah, they were talking about like last episode or something.
Oh yeah, I think it was.
I think so.
We did?
Yeah, the bonus.
I think it was in the bonus.
Yeah.
If not, whatever. The loyal fans know.
You guys remember? Hey,
do you guys remember? Yeah, shoot it in the comments.
Yeah, Instagram.
I remember that shit.
No, just so y'all know, if you do watch this or listen to this on Anchor.fm, there is a voice message section where you can send us voice messages commenting on these videos.
That sounds neat as fuck.
Just letting y'all know that.
It's nifty.
I know most of you listen on Spotify, but just letting you know.
Spotify.
Spoofy. That's how Dan Avidan's dad says it.
For real?
Yeah.
Dan Avidan has a dad?
Yeah, his name's Avi.
What time you guys
Avi Avidan. It's crazy. Today we got another fucking packed Tuesday where we work again.
I don't though. Losers.
Yeah, this wasn't as bad though.
It's not as bad.
Last Tuesday was pretty crazy. But I mean, it would have been better to get work out the way though. Now it's like we have to look forward to it, I guess.
Oh yeah, if we opened, we'd be in the clear.
Yeah.
But you know, if you guys really want to do something in life, you gotta like just do it.
Yeah,
That's
man.
true. Yeah,
You
man.
just gotta do it. Like if I was just looking at it negatively like that, like we probably wouldn't even be doing this right now. I'd be like, probably still at home right now, getting ready for work.
We got work, and we got work later. And then
Our work's only like 4 or 5 hours. Like we gonna be good.
If you really want to do it, you make time.
That's true. Too much procrastinating.
Yeah.
That's another thing about depression. Is sometimes you want to just sleep all day.
Which I did. I like slept like for the last 2 days, like all day,
Yeah.
and it feels disgusting.
Yeah. I
Like,
feel weaker.
Yeah, you feel weak, and that's why you want to keep sleeping.
That's your body crying out that doesn't want to sleep.
Just like
All that fatigueness and all that mind jumbling shit is like your body crying out that doesn't want this.
just like how Wanda makes
then
a
why do
whole
I feel so
fake
sleepy?
reality for herself.
Wanda.
Because in your dreams is a false reality.
Wanda.
The
The ship of Theseus.
ship of Theseus or Theses. What is he called?
Theseus, yeah.
That's tight.
It's really dope. That's like almost spoiler territory. So.
That is spoiler territory.
You think?
That's extraterrestrial spoiler territory.
Out of this world.
Bro, speaking about extraterrestrials,
It was good.
nah. I was gonna talk about like I was watching Djibouti Dubs and they're doing that 12-hour or was it 24-hour? They're doing like a 420 stream, and a part of the stream was like extraterrestrial stuff, and these people like there's these kids in Australia who see this like
Australia's not real.
wait, hold on.
It's made up.
Then
Kangaroos.
then
what the
what
fuck?
Kangaroo song.
Kangaroo song. Kangaroo song. Kangaroo song.
All right.
No, but what was about the?
You were normal yesterday.
The kids saw like a spaceship surrounded like by a bunch of mini spaceships, right? And it disappears, and like it's a whole class of them who believe it. So then across the
Like
world,
a class of Australian kids.
yeah,
Okay.
and then across the world, there's like this other class of like kids who also saw like the same thing, and like
From in Australia.
no, from not in Australia,
Oh.
from like in England or some
Oh
shit.
dang, that was a
So
big thing.
they see the same shit, but it's also the teachers and shit who saw it. So like before you'd be like, they're just fucking kids, like they probably all went in on it, you know. But this other one, it was like with the teacher, which you could also be like, the teacher could have like played a fucking prank on him, you know, and like just like made him believe it to this day.
Yeah, 'cause
but
they're
like,
kids.
but they're all old now.
Malleable.
Yeah, but they're all old now. Like all those kids, like they're all old now. And
They're different.
I don't know. It just makes you think, man. Because they were like snipping in like joke stuff with like actual like critical thinking stuff, and it just it kind of like just jumbles your mind during it, and you're like, man, that shit ain't real.
What's a shit post,
is
Gallo?
A shit post? What is the definition of shit post? It's when you post something that's like it has no real meaning.
The shit post? Yeah.
Yeah, it just has no real meaning into it.
Yeah,
like if you get mad at it, that's kind of like the point.
Yeah, it's like it's just to shit on people. Like it's just a shit post.
There's this YouTuber I like named Super Eye Patch Wolf, and he'll make like a little.
It's like if people kept sending you a bunch of dumb vegan memes, they're just shit posting you. Yeah.
He makes cool little videos, like kind of like.
They have to be really stupid though.
Oh,
They have to be pretty stupid.
yeah.
Like those deep fried memes. Pretty
Yeah,
fucking-
there's
pretty
like
shit
those
posted.
deep fried memes. I was like shit posting memes.
He makes like video essays, I want to say, but like he has like a little catchy voice, kind of like a
Captain
ASMR.
Christian?
Yeah, no, kind
Hey,
of like.
bro, real quick about Crafton Christian, I literally like looked up his page yesterday because I miss him, bro.
Yeah, I miss him too.
I really miss him.
He literally put out like one video within the past. Like,
1 year, like 1 year ago, is literally when it happened.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
And then he never did.
fuck.
There was like so much time between that video and the previous one.
Previous one.
And now there's just nothing.
And he said that there was gonna be more, and man, bro,
Such
I
a
really hope nothing happened to him. Cause you could think about that too, like maybe some shit actually happened to him and he can't fucking do it anymore.
That's true. He blew up, man. He blew up.
That was like, I think 2.something million watched.
Yeah, he's so good that another video essay guy made a video essay about him, and that was like his best video.
Yeah?
Because he's mostly using clips from Captain Christian in the comment section.
Bro, the editing is god. Dude.
Yeah,
like,
it's fucking good. Like he blends things together so well. which is like crazy in and of itself for someone to do a video essay about a video essay guy.
Well, I mean, he doesn't really do video essays. He does like what do you call them? Visual love letters. That's what Captain Christian does.
I never heard of it like that. That's tight.
He wrote it down in his bio and shit.
That's cool.
Visual love letters.
Yeah, someone said that video essays are cool, but they kind of just like sway you into a certain way of thinking. It's kind of like brainwashing.
That's what it is.
Yeah. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, so the Super Eye Patch Wolf guy, right? He has an ASMR voice, and like he talks about cool animes and shit, and he kind of gets you into it. He's also into wrestling, and so his main videos are about anime, but he has like 2 or 3 wrestling videos that are really cool, and like he's like, I know you guys don't like wrestling, but there are some wrestling fans out there who probably like this. So, and if you're into this stuff, he makes you really think like, damn, this shit's tight. But yeah, so he made a Space Jam episode 2 days ago, and I watched it, and like it's like 25 minutes long, and like the first 11 minutes.
And the first 20 minutes is him talking about Lola Bunny.
Nah.
Oh damn.
The first 11 minutes are dope. He's saying like he got me hyped up on Michael Jordan, dude, because I grew up watching Space Jam, and like that movie's dope.
Yeah.
And I rewatched it like 3 years ago, and it holds up.
It holds up, yeah.
Yeah.
There's nothing that's too like. Oh, this is 90s.
Yeah.
Like,
It's because it's the Looney Tune humor. Looney Tune humor holds up.
that's why it's kind of scary that the new one coming out, because it's not just Looney Tunes.
Yeah. Oh, it's not?
Nah, they're like opening up the entire fucking Warner Brothers shit.
Crazy.
Oh, is it like Smash Bros?
Yeah, like if you watch the trailer, you'll see what I'm talking about. But go on.
Yeah, so pretty much he gets you pretty hyped on things, and he got me hyped up on Michael Jordan. He's like explaining how when Michael Jordan was on the Bulls, he was like hella fucking good and shit, and like he was so good that other teams would just get slaughtered, so they ended up having to play a way where they had to single out Michael Jordan. And so like he shows video clips of them like elbowing him and pushing him over and shit, like playing rough as fuck. And then so he's like, so Michael Jordan takes like a couple months off to reamp his body, and it shows him like benching and working out and shit. And he comes back, and then you see Michael Jordan manhandling other fools, like fucking swatting basketballs out the air and knocking people down and shit. I was like, damn, that's fucking hard. And then so pretty much he conquers the basketball world, right?
Yeah,
and
he conquers Bedford there.
Yeah. And so then it's explaining how like he'll like play golf with people, he'll play coin toss with people, he just always putting down betting on everything, all these little competitive things. And people started saying that he had a gambling problem. He's like, I don't have a gambling problem, I have a competition
I have
problem.
a winning problem, Paul.
And I was like, whoa.
I don't win, okay?
Yeah. So
That's the problem.
Space Jam takes place during a time where it was actually happening. Michael Jordan joined the baseball teams. He joined like the major leagues, I guess.
Oh, yeah?
Because he wanted a new challenge, because he already conquered everything in basketball, right?
Oh yeah, and in the movie he's playing golf and shit.
Yeah, he's playing golf and baseball, and then basically nothing excites him for basketball anymore, because he already beat everyone in that shit, right? So then, so the Super Eye Patch Wolf guy starts off the video by saying the end, like he loves that movie, but the ending creeps him out, because you see Michael Jordan dunk, and then you see like his face looks like it's screaming. I was like, I don't know, it kind of just looks like he's hyped up, you know?
Yeah.
And he's like, the credits roll, and I'm left with this weird feeling, scared, blah blah blah. I'm like, what?
Yeah, what are you talking? Like some people will just look too deep into things, bro.
Yeah, they do.
they look deep. Like,
Yeah. And then so the guy's explaining how like Michael Jordan doesn't want to go back into basketball because nothing is there for him, and then the Looney Tunes need help, so they bring him in, and then like he has to face the Monstars, which are alien monsters who stole the basketball powers from good basketball players, and now they're fucking crazy as shit good. And so it's like a new challenge for Michael Jordan to finally be challenged with in basketball, right? So then he starts talking about the basketball game that they're having, and how the Looney Tunes are getting fucked up, and like they're literally getting injured and almost beaten to death.
They just need some water, bro.
They just need some water. That's like one of my favorite things of all cinema.
Yeah,
I need that special stuff.
The special water.
Yeah.
I need some more of that
Guys,
stuff.
it's just water.
Who's your favorite Looney Tunes?
And that one?
Tasmanian Devil, bro.
Yeah, like in general.
Oh, in general? Oh,
I
man.
don't know. I do like Wile E. Coyote.
You do?
I do like Tweety Bird. I do like, what's the other one?
Bugs is top tier, bro.
Yeah, Bugs
is top tier.
Yeah.
Like that's why they stick with him for so long. Like he's just that good.
Porky Pig.
Porky Pig.
Porky Pig.
My
Shut the
favorite.
fuck up.
That's all, bitches.
His voice acting is crazy because like he actually mimics a stuttering issue.
Yeah,
So-
it's hard.
so-
it's really
so-
hard to do
so
it.
each every is actually the beginning of each sentence he's trying to say,
Yeah.
and so he has to actually switch it up. He switches. That's the way his voice acting. The way he voice acts is fucking dope.
That's tight.
The way he actually mimics a
Is it-
hard stutter.
Is it Mel Blanc too? Because I know he voices like almost
I
everyone.
don't remember.
Yeah,
I
remember
think
the
in
name.
Space Jam, Bugs Bunny is voiced by the guy who voices Fry from Futurama. I think. Don't quote me on that.
I'm quoting you.
My favorite Looney Tunes is Daffy
Ivan,
Duck though.
2021.
I love Daffy Duck. It was funny as fuck.
Yeah, it's pretty funny, but I
Martian
don't know.
Manhunter is pretty sick too.
Martian Manhunter?
No, Martian. No, fucking.
Marvin
I
the
think
Martian?
Yeah, Marvin the
Yeah.
Martian.
Yeah.
It was funny,
Marvin the
yeah.
Martian Manhunter.
Marvin the
We're talking about Young
Same
Justice.
universe.
Same universe.
Same
technically, yeah.
universe.
Yeah, because Daffy Duck is in the he had a
He's the Green
space
Lantern.
show
Oh,
called
yeah.
Duck Dodgers.
Yeah.
That show's awesome. Yeah, and he meets the Green Lantern.
No, he also was in that weird when they made him all superheroes.
Oh
On
yeah.
WB. I think that's like a
I never
season
seen
or
that
two.
show, but Rebel
No?
Taxi's always shitting on it. Yeah.
Basically, they all wear like skin tight suits and each have like their own color, kinda. And they all have powers. And
I think it's called Lunatics in Action.
Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, Lunatics
Yeah.
in Action. And Daffy's like the Starscream. He keeps like becoming evil and then joining
For real?
like team.
I want to watch.
Becoming evil.
I don't know. Rebel Taxi shits on it, but it sounds kind of cool. Especially
Yeah,
if Daffy
I mean,
Duck.
yeah.
That's why it sounds perfect from Starscream type.
Yeah,
deal.
Starscream type shit. Yeah.
Yeah, in the Super Eye Patch Wolf video, right? He's saying how like Michael Jordan's getting beat up by the Monstars too, and like it shows him trying to dunk the basketball, and like I always thought it was cool when he extends his arm out and becomes a tune to dunk the ball, but he plays it like over like two more times and slow mo's it, and he's like, look how grotesque his arm looks. He gives up his humanity to become a tune so he can beat these Monstars, and I was like, what? And then it does look kind of
Son
weird.
gets sold to the dark forces.
Of the cartoon world.
That's how Michael Jordan became a Satanist.
Yeah, and then so it says like at the final end credits is when he's like playing basketball again, and when he dunks the ball, he's screaming because he knows that
He can't extend his arm again.
No, that he can. He's a human tune hybrid chimera, and there's no more challenge left for him, neither humanity or extraterrestrial. And then so he's like, I wanted to end the video at this, but then I started digging deeper, and then the rest of it just becomes
Digging deeper than that.
That's why.
He started on.
We're on the other side of the world, and he's like, "I'm dig deeper."
That shit was cool. That was a funny little video to make you think, right? But then he extends it and it gets super weird, and I was just like, it's 25 minutes, but I only got to like the 16-minute mark. I was like, I can't do this anymore. So I read the comments, and people were calling it a shit post, and I was like, I don't know what that is.
That's
so.
funny. Yeah, that's really funny.
It's a good watch though, and his other videos are good watches too. So
Do all the videos do that? Like they all reach
No.
a point of like, this is critical thinking, and then it becomes a conspiracy
Nonsensical?
theory. Yeah.
nah, he actually has like really like good videos that, like, let's say you wanted to watch a certain anime, right? Just go up, type in Super Eye Patch Wolf and see if he has a video on it, and he'll hype you up to watch it.
We start season 2 as a.
He
As
might
an
have a
intro?
B-Stars.
As an
So
intro on YouTube. I was watching it, or I was listening rather, and I was like, oh, this is hard. And I stopped it like about 10-20 seconds in because I was like, I can't wait to see it.
It's like the new intro music.
Mhm.
Nice.
But it's like, it's bittersweet, you know, whenever anime gets a new intro music, because
The old one's gone.
the last one's like a bop, bro. Like Naruto, they be having bops,
Yeah.
and then like sometimes they have other intros that are like they just don't hit.
You know what really does it for me though? The endings, the outros in Naruto Shippuden, like they're so good.
The
They're
one with
fucking
naked
good.
Sasuke with a snake surrounding him.
I think that's the intro. No, there's one where Naruto and Sasuke are both samurais and they're walking by each other, and then they pass like they're mad dogging each other as they're walking by, and then they pass each other and they're standing right behind one another, right? And then they're both about to draw their swords, and then a toad comes out and ribbits and shit, and then so they both get shocked by it, and then they keep walking, like, And the music, like, just the visuals are cool, and then the music itself is fucking amazing.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, and then there's another one where, like, everyone's, like, standing in the grass, which is, like, a lot of the visuals are. Yeah, but this one's, like, really cool.
Standing in the air, standing on the sky itself.
Yeah. The song is amazing, though. And then there's the one where the Hinata's, like, chilling on a hill all day, like, drawing or some shit, and then she rides a bike home.
Yeah.
That shit's amazing. Not even just the visuals of the song.
Bro. Yeah. She's number one waifu.
I don't know about that, dog.
She's number one waifu.
I don't know about like in all anime or
all
like
anime.
Not
every
even, bro.
single anime.
Rem.
Oh no! What are you gonna say? Nami?
No, what the fuck?
Yeah, the fuck.
She for the streets. She for the ocean.
She for the ocean.
Throw that bitch overboard.
Saltwater. Yeah, saltwater hoe.
I thought you were gonna say Winry.
No, something else. Winry is a waifu, right? Winry is a keeper.
Who, Rem?
No, Winry.
Oh, Winry.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's number one waifu?
Yeah.
I don't know, bro.
No, I don't know about number one, but she is like top 2. But
Top 2?
I don't know.
Yeah, she's number 1, but she's top 2. Well, then who?
Dog, it's Sakura. No, I'm just kidding.
Karen from Kogios?
Oh, Colin.
Colin what? What's his
Oh, you know what?
last
Maybe
name?
C2.
C2. Yeah, bro. Bringing you back to life and shit.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Should I give me powers? Shit. Give me powers.
Shit, give me powers. Shit. Give me powers.
Do I should be eating pizza and shit? Damn.
Oh, bro, whoever say Mitzi is number one waifu, you step out.
Who?
In Kogios?
Misty? No.
Misty?
Yeah, Misty.
Oh, she cool, man. She let Ash borrow her bike.
After he crashes it and shit, and then he
Misty,
destroys it.
Misty is like what Nami wanted to be, and then wait, which Misty you talking about?
Pokemon.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Misty's like what Nami wanted to be, but then she jumped to the ocean, never came back.
Sense water stuff. I mean, water types.
Yeah,
bro. I don't know. I keep trying to think of another one, but he's not the top tier, bro.
Why though?
She's literally his day one. His ride or die.
That's true.
Like
that's true.
Literally a ride or die. This girl will be up there in the moon punching holes.
Does she?
Yeah.
In that
Naruto,
the last movie?
Yeah.
She punched a hole?
Yeah.
In the moon? That was cool though, how they went into the little portal in the cave and they end up on the moon. Mm-hmm. I fucking love that.
On the moon?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, I know you liked it so much that you wanted to have it in your own anime until you saw that happen.
Oh, I did.
Yeah,
I forgot. Yeah, I was making I was coming up
type shit.
Yeah, I was coming up with like a concept where like there's like a portal, like vampires versus werewolves. There's a portal. You go into the moon, and the werewolves will get rocks from the moon and turn them into necklaces, and that way they can turn into werewolves whenever they want.
After watching Beastars, you should make it so like the moon was more of like a narcotic.
Like they get hooked on it.
Yeah.
They crush it.
They crush it and they like rub it in their fucking things and shit.
Bro, that show it'll make it dark.
Yeah, that'll make it dark as fuck, bro. And they don't have it. Yeah, that's a good scene. Bro, you already know that's a good scene, bro. What's that? We call it moon powder.
That's that moon rock.
That's that moon rock.
You're pushing that moon rock.
We don't know where it's actually from though. And it's like the vampires are the ones who are doing it. Like they're doing that whole thing where like they're feeding it to a fucking
werewolf.
Yeah,
like
they drop it off. Yeah, it's that whole Reagan shit. You know, they dropping off the crack, literally dropping off rock.
That's crazy. Oh, my dad.
Oh, look.
He looks like Uncle Phil, especially when Uncle Phil has his mustache only.
Yeah, I'm telling you, he'll throw you out.
Yeah, I was watching Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I started watching it again finally after years.
That's about.
Oh, I fucking love it.
Yeah,
it does. The first episode's a little cringe, but then it gets like it settles in.
Yeah, because with
some episodes are kind of like you didn't have to make this episode.
Yeah, because with all sitcoms, that's how it is.
Yeah.
Because the patterns I hate with sitcoms, I hate the Christmas episodes. I hate the.
What? I love those episodes.
No, because
I like theme episodes.
No, because it's always the same thing in each sitcom.
That's why.
Like, the only difference is the character.
Yeah, you do the comparisons. Though.
You know what I hate in action shows? When the main character gets framed for some shit.
I also hate the musical
episodes. I hate those episodes.
Oh, I do too.
They make me.
Yeah, because it's like everyone fucking believes them.
It used to give me
every
anxiety.
other episode.
It used to give me anxiety.
Yeah, it does me too. When they get framed?
Yeah.
I'm always like, what the fuck?
My most hated is when they get like locked up somewhere, like locked up in like a mental facility or something.
Oh, yeah. Good Burger?
Yeah, exactly. When as a kid, that gave me anxiety.
Yeah,
like,
but they have fun.
Yeah, they do have fun.
It gives me anxiety too.
Oh.
That's
And
just
then
hard.
they do a one flies over the cuckoo's nest, where
What's
he
that?
breaks through the window.
Oh yeah.
It's a movie with Jack Nicholson, where he is trying to escape going to jail by being sent to a mental hospital. But in doing so, like, he finds out that's not the best thing to do.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's pretty good movie. Like, it's pretty slow paced because of how old it is.
Yeah.
But it's still good. It's still really good. And the reason I watched it is because they had that new show come out. It's on Netflix, and it has the Miss Ratchet. Miss Ratchet is like the girl from the One Flies Over the Cuckoo's Nest, and they basically gave her like a prequel story. But in the movie, yeah, I don't know why though. You watch this movie and you watch it and you're like, why did they give her a prequel series? Like, they just wanted to make her more evil than she was in the actual movie. But whatever.
I digress.
Because she is pretty evil in the movie, but like in the show, she's like fucking top tier fucking maniacal.
I remember when Doctor Strange was coming out and they revealed who was playing the bad guy, and they were like,
Doctor Strange.
what do you mean?
Benedict Cumberbatch plays both Dormammu and Doctor Strange.
Oh no, the other guy, Caecilius.
He's finding himself.
Mordo?
Yeah, no, and
Is he in the
Caecilius.
demons?
Oh yeah, okay.
They were like, wow, so the MCU has 2 Hannibal Lecters now. I never understood that, but now I do.
Because he saw Silence of the Lambs.
Yeah. Well, no, yeah, because like the guy Hannibal Lecter in that one, he plays Thor's dad, Odin.
Mm-hmm.
And then
the one from the TV show.
Yeah, the Caecilius is the one from the TV show,
What's
which
it
he
called?
actually
Hannibal?
which he actually looks like a younger version of the actor. I forgot his name. The one who plays Odin.
Anthony Hopkins.
Yeah, Anthony Hopkins. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hopson? You don't mind
Yeah,
Hopson?
Anthony Hopkins.
Don't mind if Anthony Hopkins. I'm gonna eat your face.
I bet he looks delicious.
Floating. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee.
Sting like a bitch.
Uh,
But yeah, it's almost about that time.
It's about that time.
Cierro, miedo. 0 up, M down.
What
Me.
does that mean?
It's a wrestler's like little hand gesture thing that he does.
What does it mean to him?
I looked it up, but I forgot already. Let me look it up real quick again.
What you?
Oh, miedo. It means 0 fear.
Damn.
And so he throws up a 0 and he puts an M down.
I might be throwing that shit up too now.
It's just hard, huh?
Yeah.
But it's funny though, cause
That's probably just Spanish for 0 fear.
yeah, no, yeah, that's all it is. But since wrestlers have gimmicks and shit,
Yeah.
he'll be like showboating a lot with that shit. He keeps doing it and then he gets his ass kicked. But it was cool because on
But
same
he's not scared though.
No, he's not scared. But
I'm gonna adopt your mom's old saying, "Stay blessed."
oh, for real?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I'm blessed.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna adopt your mom.
I'm a big fan of Max Holloway, and that's
What
his.
up? She's not even a kid.
I'm a big fan of Max Holloway, and that's his catchphrase.
Nah.
Yeah. In order to beat the best, you gotta be the best, and the best is blessed, baby.
Blessed is always blessed.
Yeah.
Blessed.
And that, even though I don't believe in God, I still think of myself as blessed.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
I mean, you are your God, and truth is God. Universe is God.
Mm-hmm.
There's always a higher power.
All right. Well, this has been Gallo V.
Angel G.
And I even know, isolate yourself.
Stay blessed.
And stay tuned if you want to, catch the last 10 minutes.
Alrighty then. So, last week's episode, we had our first guest on, and the next day,
We got some bad news.
bad news.
Man.
An uncle of mine passed away, and I'm pretty close to all my uncles. A lot of the reason is because I didn't grow up with a dad or a granddad or anything like that, so I was always looking towards like other father figures. And even when I was growing up as a kid, a lot of my friends were always older than me because of that. So I guess it's like a complex too.
Yeah. I feel like your uncles look at you as well because you look so much like your dad.
Mm-hmm.
They definitely see you like their brother in your eyes.
Yeah. I thought a lot about that too, like how they see me and they think, damn, that's my brother. Because I can only imagine, right? Like, if I had a brother that was gunned down, but he had a kid, and as that kid grew up, he looked just like my brother, I'd want to, like...
Keep him around.
Make sure he's good. And that's what my uncle who passed away, his name was Steven. Close guy, man.
R.I.P. Steven.
R.I.P. He gave me, he was just always cool with me growing up. He got me, like, my first Game Boy. He got me a Game Boy Advance. When that came out, he got me the Game Boy Advance SP. He got me a Nintendo DS. He always made sure, like, I was good. And... yeah, even afterwards, he'd always look out for me. I like walking around. I grew up walking everywhere, but he'd always want to give me a ride in recent times since he had his car. And I'd be like already down the street, and he'd like leave his house and drive up to me and find me and give me a ride. One of the last times he saw me, since I had cut my hair, I had long hair for 4 years, and then I had it shaved all the way bald. He saw me walking to the bus stop, and he came, and I got in the car, and I was like, dude, how'd you recognize me? He's like, oh, you have a little stride. And I guess I do. Like, yeah. And then, yeah, he's just a cool guy, and he always wanted to make people laugh. And I thought it was like kind of weird, because I would see him like get interviews or get calls from interviews and shit, and then he'd always try to make the person on the other end laugh, and I'd be like, dude, why don't you just be serious? But
he's a comedian.
Yeah, he just wanted to make people laugh. And that's...
I do the same thing in my interviews too.
Yeah?
Yeah, sometimes.
He when he did make me laugh, though, he was always super happy about it. And he'd always ask me if I was going to tell my friends, because I remember when I was a kid, I would always tell stories about him. And so he would ask me about if I was going to tell Gala or Angel. And then he would want to know what they said. And I'd just be like, yeah, they thought it was funny, and they laughed too. And he had a couple of jokes, and... there was like a long stretch of time where I wasn't into wrestling, but these past few years I got back into it. So, and he never got off of it. So, like the last 2 years, that's what we bonded over. Like if he was driving me around somewhere, I'd start talking to him about wrestling, and we'd have long conversations about it. And he was really into all the old stuff too. So he'll tell me about the old stuff and then how he feels about the new stuff. And it was really cool. And he'd always ask about how Gallo and Angel were doing, because he was really cool with them. He got me into a lot of things that I'm into. He got me into Animal Crossing, Resident Evil. Well, he kind of like, I didn't want to play Resident Evil for the longest time, because he would play games and he wouldn't let me play. And then so I'd be like, man, fuck that game. But then he actually let me play Resident Evil 5 with him when it came out, and I sucked, and he got mad at me for losing. And then I ended up playing Resident Evil 5
at my house?
Yeah, no. I was living with Gary, and we went to your house, and we borrowed some games from you. And then we one of those games was Resident Evil 5, and then Gary was like, "You're gonna love this game, man." And then I was like, "I don't know, man. I don't like Resident Evil." He's like, "You'll love this one." He's like, "You're gonna love Albert Wesker, dude." And then sure enough, I fucking fell in love with Albert Wesker. I fell in love with Resident Evil 5. I fell in love with the Mercenaries. And then when I would play at my uncle's house, I was better than him. It was crazy. Yeah. Like, I got really good. That's like that's like the best game I'm at. Like the game I'm best at. But yeah, a lot of good
double S's.
A lot of bad times, a lot of good times with this uncle, but it's the good times. And we didn't.
That's how it is.
Yeah, the thing I love the most is we were still cool. Like, I didn't. When you live with someone, you see their dark sides.
You grow resentment.
Yeah, and when I was living with him, when I first started living with him, I would see like the sadness. He was like depressed and shit, and I was there for him. But then over time, I started feeling like animosity towards him, and but not living there, I haven't lived there in like the past 3 years, so I was always cool with him, and so we didn't leave on a bad note, and he was really close to me, and I'm gonna miss him.
We all are, and When you would talk about him, like mention him, like how he would talk about us and all that stuff, it's just like it hurts even more.
Yeah.
All right.
It hurts that was Iman's uncle.
Yeah. It's family.
Yeah.
It's all family. R.I.P. Steven Ortiz.
Steven Ortiz. One thing about it though is that he didn't really take care of himself. So just make sure you guys take care of yourselves.
Yeah. You'll go to your doctor. Yeah, it's like an annual thing too. Like just like even if you don't feel bad,
check it out.
Go get checkups.
Check it out.
Yeah. I went to go get some checkups too, but most of my problems are mostly just depression stuff.
True.
So yeah, so it's not really anything that you could you know physically see.
Yeah.
Other than that, like no,
Physically
obesity
do.
is one of them too. They always go like, bro, you're 25, like, or you're 24, about to be 25, like, attack all this stuff now.
Yeah.
Attack this problem now because later on you're not gonna be able to attack it.
Fuck.
But yeah, it's another case of like, dude, practice what you're teaching.
Yeah.
Like,
This is one thing at a time.
That scared me. I was like, what the fuck is that?
It's a little kid.
it's a little kid he's running by.
She ain't got no shoes on.
She ain't got no
That's how
parents.
Mexicans are, man.
Yeah, that's how I was too. I would purposely walk to the fucking pool in the apartments without shoes on,
Just
and it was hot as fuck, and I would just do it just to test myself. What the fuck was I thinking?
Hot coal. Like hot
kids,
coal.
man.
Hey, bro, pain's in the mind.
I did the same thing too. But not to test it, just because I was like, I won't get my shoes wet. I don't want to get my sandals.
Yeah, that's just how people in the Mingos were.
Yeah.
I'll do that shit at my old apartments too. It was like yeah.
Those apartments on Linden got all repainted,
Mm-hmm.
and they look nice, but I know how they are.
It was cool for me in the Mangoes because everyone there went to Wayne Rubel, but my first year when I lived there, I went to Alder, and Alder got out of school at 1:00, so I'd be home before everyone else. So I would go to the pool first thing after I got home, and I would just chill in the jacuzzi with like the trees over me, so there was shade. Chill as fuck. No one outside. It was cool.
We got those good days behind us.
Yeah.
All right, here's our second sign out. It was Bengalo V
Angel G.
Ivan O.
and Steven O. He's always gonna be here.
Gone but not here. I'm gone but still here.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Gone but still here.
Catch us on the next one.